Hello, everybody. I'm Seth Weissman, and welcome to another episode of Safe Real Estate. A lot of people have asked me what I think about escalation clauses, so today I'm going to tell you. And I happen to think that escalation clauses do more to help the buyer than they do the seller. And if I'm a seller and it's a multiple offer situation where you are calling for highest and best offers, I would actually instruct all of the buyers that I will not consider an escalation clause. And if you make an offer that contains an escalation clause, it will be set aside and not considered. And here's why. Let's say you are the seller of a $300,000 property and it is a really hot property. You know it's going to sell for above list price. So you call for highest and best offers. If you will not consider an escalation clause and I'm the buyer, I'm going to be sitting there thinking, what is the very highest offer I am willing to make? And if it's a property that I really want and I can afford, I may well say, gosh, I'll go to 310, 315, maybe even 320. But let's say you as the seller will accept an escalation clause. Well, in that situation, what I'm going to do is offer $500 more than the other offers with a cap, let's say, of 315. And let's assume now that there are two other offers, one at 303 and one at 305. Well, that buyer is now going to get the property at 3055, when in fact that buyer may have gone up to 310 or 315. And if my offer says that I was willing to go up to the cap of 315, if I'm the seller, I'm really going to feel like I've left some money on the table, and I'm not going to be happy with the result of the use of an escalation clause. So from the seller side, I would not allow them if it is a multiple offer situation. Now, I also happen to think that with buyers, there is the risk of seller fraud with escalation clauses. Because one of the things the seller can do, and again, this is fraudulent, but the seller could have a third party put in a high offer, knowing that someone is going to be offering $500 more than that. So the seller has a buddy put in an offer at 315 or some other high offer. You then are offering $500 more than that, and the seller now is illegally but maximizing their profits through the fraudulent use of a buyer. And to avoid that risk, I would always set a cap so that you don't end up in a situation where your buyer is offering too large an amount because a fake offer has been put in. In any event, you asked me what I thought. I've now told you. Again, to summarize, I like them if I'm the buyer. I don't like them if I'm the seller. It's great to see everyone. Please continue to tune in. Bye now.